So this is such an important question, especially in what we saw recently, not just in Atlanta, but now just waves of shootings that we're seeing. It's so important that we actually get the facts on legislation that's been passed. So for example, let's start with HR 8. I am a proud co-sponsor of HR 8, the Background Checks Act of 2021. Very quickly, this bill would expand background checks to be required for all firearm sales. And in doing so, HR 8 will close several gun show and online sales loopholes by making it illegal for anyone who is not a licensed firearm importer, manufacturer, or dealer to trade or sell firearms to another person. This is just one step. Background checks. That's it. That's it. Background checks. That's it. I'm not saying that's it for our entire agenda, but that's the core of HR 8. And the fact that there's this much resistance to just background checks it's just beyond. And so the good news is that because you all have worked so hard to send a Democratic House, to send a Democratic Senate, and to send a Democratic White House, we are pushing very strongly for gun safety laws to be put in place. And it is really important that, this is not about taking firearms away. This is about basic gun safety. Basic gun safety. And at some point, we really got to ask why some people are so opposed to a background check. These are weapons. They're weapons. And there should be laws on the books to ensure that there's safety around responsible gun ownership. And, that's just basics. We're very different and we're a very diverse country. And people want to say, we're turning the entire country into New York City, et cetera. We have very strict gun laws on the books in the city because we're also very dense urban environment. And when we talk about gun violence, we can't just be talking about mass shootings. We also need to be talking about gun violence in communities like the ones in the city, like 2 years ago when there were shootings in Brownsville, Brooklyn. This is not just about mass shootings. This is about basic gun safety across the board, including background checks. And so HR 8 is an important place to start. And there are many other areas where we can elaborate, but that is the first step. If we can get background checks through, then we can build on that and have further conversations about how we can add and create just a more safe environment.